What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing?
5 minutes later.
Anyway, it's a dark light. My sister.
Sunlight.
We're back with another movie review. Sorry we're so late. This is late.
It's 5 seconds later.
Not for this movie review.
You're right, but
this movie review we supposed to do after the movie, the last movie.
Well, we're busy.
Well, this movie review today will be on John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum. She took all day. Well, anyway, she's getting ready to graduate. So we were busy this week. Yeah, she's busy. So I didn't want to start. I could have started the video on my own, but I love my sister. I gotta make some memories with her before she heads off to college because she ain't coming back home to me no more.
Yes, I am.
You know what I'm saying? So she ain't gonna need help
there anyway.
Because at that time you're gonna have your own channel.
Yeah.
So you're gonna pretty much be doing things on your own.
Maybe.
So then it'd be have to, I don't know how we're gonna end up doing a lot of videos, but then that means I have to go on to. I edited out was gonna put that song too.
Just put it over my face. Like, I don't know, put it over my voice.
That's what I want to do.
And cue the song plays. We're in love.
My sister. Well, anyway, this is spoilers. We will go into spoilers. So, but starting off, you got kids, don't take them to see this.
Don't.
This is not for kids.
If you have a weak stomach, don't go and see this.
If you're not into blood, violence,
gore, don't
go.
But watch it.
But if you're into this kind of stuff, shoot 'em up, torture, this is your kind of movie. It was pretty much made for the people.
Yeah.
By it being chapter, by it being third movie. But
Still not done.
no, because they just announced that chapter 4 would be out in 2020 next year.
Makes sense.
So I believe that. But if I had to rate this movie, I would give this movie a 4 out of 5. I mean, I really didn't see nothing wrong with it completely. The only thing I probably would say was they made John Wick like extremely unkillable. They made him more like a superhero. A superhero. So, what about you?
I give it a 3.
Whoa! A 3 out of 5?
My main part was
but in her case, I don't think she's into action like that often.
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Offended. But
I'm sorry.
So the main part that I didn't like was the fighting scene towards the end with the two.
Oh, two samurai guys, the two ninjas.
Or was it just them? Because okay.
Now which one? Hold on. Which one? Yeah, he had two guys that were kicking. He kept kicking him in the glass. There's like 20 pieces of glass.
Okay. So
then you had another set of two.
You don't fly. No, it's supposed to be. And I kept seeing that. It was like every time they kicked him. I mean, of course, I knew he could just fly on his own. They had to have the strings and stuff because I'm thinking behind the scene. But
now you say how I feel from the last movie.
Not that much. You're talking about CGI. I'm talking about actual stunts. But yeah, if they would have kicked him a little later and then he flew sooner, maybe that would have been a little bit more.
I just got tired of that whole scene, period. Because they kept kicking him into glass. I'm like, come on.
I bet you it was somebody who was just dying laughing though.
Yeah, probably.
Somebody. It's probably those are the type of people they were trying to entertain at that point because they kept doing it. So you can only do stuff for so many times.
Yeah, and that was toward the end of the movie, so we was
already lagging it out. Like, come on now.
because it's like he had to go. It's kind of like that Bruce Lee movie. I forgot which one it was, but he had to go through different levels to get to the main boss, and pretty much it was that. It's just that first level. The two guys he fought was more like, oh, we don't keep kicking them through glass. I'm like, God, dog, how many times y'all gonna do this? And I was like, okay, I'm ready for him to go fight the main guy now.
And I guess I liked how real the fights were. Like, they weren't...
Yeah, they made it more realistic.
You know?
They actually made it more like, okay, if it was real life assassinations, this is pretty much well grounded. Yeah. Now, as far as ninjas and samurais go, I have never seen one in person. I know there's actual some out there, but I have like never seen it in play. Like somebody actually take a sword and swing it around, even if it's just a show. I have never seen it in actual. Well, I take that back. Parades where they show kids using real daggers and throwing it, and they actually catch them or flying around. And, you know, that's the only time I've ever seen them. But I've never really seen swords stinging, because sometimes people use real swords.
Yeah.
But this movie actually starts off within that 1 hour. Winston gives him. He had last 30 minutes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Then you threw me off that one.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's pretty much because they actually just had John Wick trying to make his way to a library, because he still had about a good 30-20 minutes left.
Yeah.
And gets to a library. He ends up grabbing a book, peels it back, which is weird to me. Why would he go to a library? And he grabs a rosary, some gold coins, and the contract, whatever they call that little metal thing, was the big round one. I forget what it's called. And that's when the first fight scene starts.
This giant
dude with and see, it's weird because it's like, no matter what movie, cartoon, or show, if it's a tall guy, he's always keeping his hand wide open. He ain't trying to punch him. He's always trying to get his hand around his head and smash his head because he's a giant.
Yeah.
I don't never see him punch.
This person was even buff. They were just tall. Tall
and skinny. Kind of a skinny kind of guy. And all he was doing was just grabbing with his hands. So he didn't throw a punch. But I didn't have a problem with it at all because it was cool. Because John Wick killed a man with a book. I have never seen that in a movie. Somebody get killed with a book.
Well, I am.
And the way he did it, it's just like he literally just said, clack, put his throat on the book and just broke his neck just from a book. And then the funny part was he put the book back.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's the library.
Yeah. And then 5 minutes later, he go, because he ends up getting stabbed by this big guy. But he ends up having to go find a doctor. Yeah. The doctor that helps out all assassins. And the doctor does what he could in a matter of 5 minutes. And people and in a matter of 5 minutes, he ends up sewing up his shoulder and all that. Then next you know, John ends up looking for pain pills. He tells him where the doctor tells him where it's located, and he gets it. And as you know, he was explaining to him that they're gonna kill the doctor because he helped him by telling him where the pill was, which I don't understand why. I mean, he should be able to say, "Oh well, yeah, I told him where the pill was." That's it. I sold him up.
They didn't want anybody helping him since
he was excommunicado.
Yeah.
But that part was kind of funny to me because I thought for a minute the doctor was going to try to shoot John Wick.
Yeah.
then John Wick had to shoot him to make it look like he forced him. And the whole time he telling him, raise up his shirt, alright, you don't hit my ribs in there. Pow!
I know where to shoot you, man.
Yeah, and then he said, they won't believe you, so you gotta shoot me up here and don't hit my car. Pow! I'm like, God, dog. I was like, and by him being such a good assassin, he wasn't gonna hit nothing like
that.
Yeah,
he already knows.
He should. It probably would have been more honest if he would have hit one of his vital areas and somebody found him.
Well, he wanted to kill him.
Yeah, not kill him, but somewhere.
They know it was gonna take
somewhere
him
where
to
it could have.
Yeah. And then he would have been sitting there bleeding.
Well, no, they probably wouldn't, because they pretty much right there. Because as soon as John Wick leaves, he got to fight. He ends up going into another fight.
Oh yeah.
Now, like, God, dog, how many fights he gonna get into?
Well, the movie John Wick.
Yeah, but you know, I'm just saying, you know, I wasn't expecting it to be that early for another fight scene. Yeah. But, and I think, which one was that? I think that's when the Russians attacked him. Because they went to the horse stable.
Yeah.
Now, that was an awesome scene. He was smacking horses on the behind just to kick him. I mean, this movie actually showed how this is why they call John Wick the Baba Yaga. Or Baba Yaga. Why they call him the Boogeyman. Because they made sure he was a well-trained assassin, a well-trained killer. He can use any of his surroundings at all times. Yeah. Because after he had in that stable, he did some things to kill off a few Russians that found him, or Italians found him. Shoot, he ends up leaving the stable on a horse and had to fight guys on a motorcycle. And at that time, he was using most of the gun then. Yeah. That was an awesome fight scene. What messed me up, no, I don't think that was this scene or the scene earlier. But I think it was later on when they. But I was like, God, how is John gonna get out of this? Because far as the whole movie, I'm like, what kind of plan do he have? It's like he already had thought about this plan even before.
Most likely did.
Because I wanted to know, because after all that, he ends up in a mansion. I mean, old ballet studio where we actually get the chance to find out who he really was. Yeah. His real name. He was pretty much an orphan. Yeah. And some Russians took him in and trained him pretty well. Yeah. Because I forgot the lady's name. But you know, because he went to her to get help. That's what, because of a promise, or was it like a deal because he had a razor?
And then we wash my hands.
Okay, go wash your hands. Because he ended up having because earlier he took a rosary out of the book, and he shows it to her. She brands him because he needed to go to Casablanca. Mi casa, su casa.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Will you fix me some food?
Okay, hold on. I'm for coming in. That's a little like y'all. But, yeah, and goes to Casablanca. There's another Continental there. And it's run by Sophia, a.k.a. Halle Berry. Now, I've seen Halle Berry in quite a few action movies. This one takes the cake. She actually did a wonderful job in this. It's, you know, but every time I see her, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing but see her just coming in screaming 100%. Because in most of the movies she played in, she's always screaming, help this person, help her, help him, help her, or somebody gets snatched or hurt.
All she did now was call her dogs.
Yeah, them two dogs. I wish I had them. Well, no, I don't.
Why not?
Because them two dogs through that whole entire scene that we seen them, where they were biting it.
Oh, I mean, if they're your dogs, though, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, but I would hate to make a mistake and make one of them mad.
Well, don't make them mad.
That's the hard part. You don't know what ticks it off.
Not feeding them, probably stepping on their tail, etc.
And them dogs, every time them dogs popped up, they was always biting somebody in the groin. I said, no, hold on. And I was like, no, I can't do that. No. But that whole scene that was awesome. I like how they had the dog run and jump up the wall off her back. Even though I think that was more CGI there. Because it's like they probably had something like steps or something for them to help them climb. I mean, dogs can do that.
Yeah.
But they probably had steps and edited that where it just smooth.
You have to train them enough, though.
Yeah. But we end up getting, John Wick makes it Casablanca. I keep butchering it.
It's okay.
And gets there, meets Sophia, and pretty much he's trying to get to the point he's trying to talk to the higher table. He wants to talk to basically the elder, that's above the high table, the elder. She doesn't know, but she knows somebody that does. And now you get to also figure out, it actually explains how they become pretty much friends. He helped her daughter get out the assassination business. That's why he has another little rosary with another contract from her blood.
Yeah.
So, and now he asking her for a favor, and she pretty much takes him somewhere to a guy that knows, and in the price of giving information to John Wick, which he's excommunicado, he shoots Halle Berry's dog, Sophia's dog, and that is basically the whole chain reaction again of John Wick, especially where she looks at John Wick. He shot my dog. And all John Wick can say is, yeah, I know, I understand. Like, it goes all the way back to the first. Now, that whole scene, though, do you think he did that on purpose?
What, shot the dog?
Yeah. Because, you gotta think about it. He knew the dog had on a bulletproof vest. He shot him where the vest was. Because there was no blood on the bullet or nothing like that.
Wait, who shot the dog? I'm trying to remember the scene. Not John Wick, the other guy.
Yeah, the guy that they took that makes the gold coins and the contract.
Yeah.
You know, because he asked to, for him giving John Wick information, would tell him where the elder will find, tell him that the elder will find him.
That could go two ways. He could have did it on purpose.
Because at this, before we get to before all this really started happening, before John Wick leaves to go to Casablanca, the adjudicator pops up. Now, she was just strictly through this whole movie. I can't say it because I'm trying to keep this kid friendly too. Mm-hmm. So, she just irritated me through this whole movie. Which, that's understandable because that's probably her role.
Yeah.
But because I wanted to see, like, how much of a person, not a person, but how much of a bad person was she? But she just irritated me completely.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you go back to your explanation. You say they can only go two ways. They can go two ways.
Yeah, he could have been doing that on purpose to take them off, or he could have just did it because that's what type of person he is. It's like, hey, you ain't gonna give me your dog? Okay, then I'll shoot it. Because I've seen many villains like that. Yeah, but still.
Because he ain't gonna sit there and shoot. I don't think a villain would sit there and be like, okay, you don't want to. You sit there and be like, oh, you don't want to give me your dog. I'm gonna shoot it. Tell your grandma to get you something. Yeah. And pretty much they just him. I think he did it on explanation because the adjudicator would have found out. Okay, yeah, he helped John Wick Because they probably not even eating yet.
They about to.
And so that whole scene was awesome.
Yeah.
Pretty much it goes on to now John Wick meets the Elder and chops his finger off. Because now he needs him to... She just left the video.
I mean, I'm still here, but...
But it gets to the point now he needs the Elder cuts his finger off because he needs him to continue working for him. Basically working for him. He's the Baba Yaga. And pretty much you had that whole scene. You just pretty much... He's supposed to go and kill Winston. Because now... The whole Continental, New York Continental is desecrated now.
Yeah.
Because he didn't follow the rules, so they're going to kill him and destroy his whole company. But, you know, he wouldn't let that happen, so he already had a plan. But there's something also, too, I thought of.
What you think about it?
Parabellum. What parabellum mean?
I don't know. What?
To start a war.
Ah, wow.
So the whole movie was pretty much Winston is trying to start a war. And I guess he's trying to start a war against the High Table.
Yeah.
He probably won't. And that's probably what the fourth one was going to be about. But yeah, you have this whole fight scene toward the end, and they doing some damage. You actually get a chance to see the receptionist do something. The black guy. I forgot his name. The reception.
Oh.
Hello there, John Wick. You actually get to see him be a good character for once. An assassin for once. Cause he's tearing up. If it wasn't for him, John Wick would have never made it. I just forget. But and that Chinese guy, dang, what's his name? I forgot his name too. He was funny in the movie.
You know, I was like, oh my god, this man really disliked this man. And all of a sudden, I'm a really big fan. Oh.
Well, especially when he get to the Continental, he's sitting all close to him. Like, they sitting so close to each other on the couch. John Wick moves to get into the other seat. Then as you know, the dog comes in. You like dogs? I like cats. You know? I said, this man, it showed, though, that he has so much of a reputation because of what he has done. But they had so many opportunities to kill this guy. Because, like I said,
even at the end,
you had
basically half dead.
The two guys after the one that kept kicking him through glass. Those two guys could have killed him.
Yeah.
Even when he fought the last guy with the sword, he could have killed him with the sword right there in his neck. All they had to do was go ahead and slice it. Yeah. But they have so much respect for him, they couldn't do it. It's like they were trying to bring his old self back, his old boogeyman days back. Because it's like he did lose a step, so they try to bring that back. Cause I guess the whole time everybody is planning that they want to go against this High Table situation. That's what it felt like to me. It's like everybody was just doing this just because they trying to get back at the High Table, and start a war, just like what the movie, the name of it is. But what you think about the adjudicator?
She was really unreasonable.
Dog, she just completely said.
She was unreasonable. Like, okay, like for the doctor, when he was like, they'll come after me. First off, you just told him where one thing was. And she would have. Gonna kill you. No. I mean, I didn't like her. But, I mean, I liked her as an actress. Like, they got a good person for that. Because
she was able to play that role. Like
yeah, she shouldn't have been one of those ugly old ladies that they would have probably put in this position. She was a pretty young girl. Well, I'm not going to say young, because I don't know how old she was. Yeah. But...
Because this is my first time ever seeing that actress.
Yeah.
So I don't know what other movie she played in. And she probably played in some...
shortcut hair.
She probably played in...
But I thought, did she fight?
No, she.
Exactly.
That was it.
It
made her seem more of like, why is she here? But it showed her
here.
Power, and she just goes around like, okay.
Her words are her power. That's her weapon. Her words. You have.
But she was scared at the end when she ends up finding out John Wick gone.
Yeah. It's like, you told me he would be dead.
Cause that whole scene with him falling off the roof, he should have been dead. That's why I said they made him too much of a superhero now.
Superman.
But we all know that now he's in anger mode, so he finna go kill some people. He gonna probably go kill the elder just to get his ring back, cause the elder got his ring so he can forget everything about his wife and all that.
Yeah.
And Winston have him to change, cause see, at that time when Winston shot him, I was like, he doing that just to play the role, because he could have shot him in the head instead of in his clothes, in his suit.
And he was like, I can actually call you a friend. So.
And I think he planned it out to the point where
he
need John Wick to kill. He need.
Who knows? I ain't paying attention enough. He probably shot him in the same place he shot the doctor.
Well, I seen because one bullet went here, one bullet went in his shoulder, another bullet went to his side, another one went straight to his chest, like where he got shot in the heart.
Well,
so
his heart is under the left side, not in the middle. So
yeah, but we don't know if it's also on the right side. I mean, the right side.
Wait, okay.
You know, it's certain people their heart is on a different side sometimes. So, y'all have to forgive me. Right now we're probably in a hot studio. I mean, a hot room.
Very hot and hungry.
And so she's hungry.
Sleepy.
It's about to be Memorial
cranky.
Day when this it will be Memorial Day when this video goes up. And so we're trying to get this video sped up a little bit so we can go ahead and go eat. We're gonna give it probably another few more minutes.
No. Ow! What?
Oh, you hit that? My bad. When
this video done, just know he might not be making any more videos because
no,
he's not gonna be alive.
No, I threw the shooter in there.
No,
and
don't even say where it hit.
It hit her by mistake, and I wasn't trying to, because I threw it in the air and it came down.
Whatever. Anyways.
Y'all save me. Somebody please call 911.
They can't save you now.
If I don't show another video, I'm dead. Y'all see that? I'm 10 years older than my sister. I'm getting beat the freaked out by her.
I haven't even touched you yet.
You ain't got to touch me. You can just stare at me with the Sasuke death glare. He's so terrible. But I'm also glad they didn't kill another dog.
I was gonna cry.
Cause you just had another.
I was preparing for it through the whole thing. Like when I first saw her with the dogs, I was like, "Oh, I want him to die." And then when he shot him, my heart was broken. Then I was like, "Wait, you got a bulletproof vest on?"
She pull it out, and then he shot my dog. And John Wick the whole time to her, behave, don't start.
Like, what are you to talk, John Wick? Like. No, you can't tell nobody.
They go on a rampage, kill everybody, and all of a sudden, he shot my dog. And John couldn't do nothing but say, I know. So it's a reference back to the first one.
Yeah.
But I like this fight scene because here in America, a lot of choreography for action scenes suck. And come to this movie, it actually puts it on point. Because everybody try to manage to do fight scenes like the old kung fu movies. Yeah. That's why people still love kung fu movies so much, because the choreography is so good. Now, here in America, we sitting here rotating cameras. It's too dark to see, and people. Yeah. Now, another thing that I like was the fight scene in the old antique museum. When John was getting after the time was over, he was getting chased into the antique museum. He grabbed a gun, an old antique gun, and tried to put a bullet in it. It wouldn't fit that, so he had to take it apart, refix it. But he only
before they came in there.
As soon as they came through, it was that one shot he was able to get off. Then all of a sudden, it become a knife scene. All these glass cases full of antique knives and axes and stuff. They was just going on a rampage, just storing them. It was actually showing, because I don't know if you noticed that part, but one part he was able to catch it. They were so close to each other. He was able to catch it, throw it right back, catch it. Some of them were bouncing off of them. And that was a cool fight scene with just strictly knife. Then it got to the point where the eyeball got stuck. I hate movies like with that. I mean, I like it, but it makes me feel for the person that's getting stabbed in the eye. Because, I mean, he got it. He's pushing the knife, falling to his eye. It's just, And then you see the dude with all the knives still in his back.
Yeah.
That was messed up. Then that one scene that's just funny to me, and it was awesome and funny at the same time. When the guy on the ground getting up, then you can see in the far distance a blurry vision of John Wick.
Yeah.
He grabs the axe and throws it at his head.
Yeah.
I was like, really? Come on, man. That was overkill. I thought he was just gonna walk up to him, stab him, but he threw a whole Indian knife at him. Indian axe. I was like, really? But yeah, this movie was good. Like I said, Judicator, everybody in this movie did a good job.
3 out of 5 for me.
4 out of 5 for me. And I guess because I'm more of a Keanu fan than anything, because I like The Matrix.
Yeah.
Now I don't like the other movies, a couple of other movies he made, but I like Matrix more. And then your boy Lawrence Fishburne, the homeless guy.
Yeah. Got
7 slashes.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't really do too much in the movie, but you know he
to the end.
Yeah.
You already know he's gonna be a big part of the next.
Because he ended up getting the Russian lady, she ends up getting punished for helping John Wick. All her henchmen are dead, and she gets stabbed in her hand for helping John Wick. Then you come back around, Winston, his whole thing, his whole company for to get desecrated for helping, giving John Wick an hour. Then the homeless guy, Lawrence Fishburne's character, he gets 7 slashes because he's getting punished for helping John Wick, giving him 7 bullets just because he killed a guy on continental ground. Which, okay, everybody fixing to get punished for one little thing. And now we don't know what happened to Sophia because she helped him. The other guy is dead for shooting a dog, so we already know they would have came after him. We don't know what happened to the doctor. We don't know if he survived or what. But I hope Chapter 4 explains a little bit more on what's going on, because, like I said, this parabellum. I think it means to start a war. Because if that's what it means, that's what pretty much what the whole movie is about. So I have a feeling that Winston already had a problem with the high table or the elder, and he's probably trying to help John Wick get out.
The Latin phrase means, if you want peace, prepare for war.
Latin. So if you want peace, prepare for war. Now, by you reading that, the definition for that, do you think Winston is really trying to help John Wick? Because John Wick, the whole time, he wants to be out of it. Because he wanted to spend time with his wife, but she ends up dying. And she gets sick and dies. And now he wants to be back to himself to moan her death.
But he's still going to have to...
But you know, they gonna keep bringing, even if he stays out, they gonna keep bringing him back. And the more they bring him back, he gonna have to kill, because it's gonna, always somebody getting on the taking his car, destroying his car, his home. Shoot, his dog just got killed.
Or even the fact that when he did leave, they were trying to kill him.
Yeah, so now is this really trying to get it where all this is being done?
Because Winston is the one who said it. He said that phrase.
He did.
He was sitting down at his desk, and he said, and he was talking to the lady, and he said, prepare. I think he just said the last part, prepare for war.
Prepare for war.
Yeah, I remember that. So
because, like I said, it's making me feel like he's trying to help his friend out, John Wick. Yeah. Because if you go to the first movie, I forgot his name, the guy that played the Green Goblin and Spider-Man, Robert, I forget his name. But that guy with the sniper, he saved John Wick, even though he was supposed to kill John Wick because they were paying him.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were paying him, and he helped them, but he ended up dying too. I don't know, but I really want to see if Winston is trying to help John Wick. But anyway, time for us to go eat. So this is all I got to say.
It says literally 11 minutes later. I was counting. So you got 11 minutes to live, too. I'm gonna go John Wick on you.
Y'all, please save me. Oh, now you want to get back in the video.
Yeah, because I'm finna do the outro with you.
Alright, well, that's the end of the video, y'all. Well, yeah, if y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up. If y'all new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that bell. And then y'all please leave some comments. Tell me tell us how we're doing. Well, because like I said, she's gonna have her own YouTube channel soon. I don't know when she's gonna start it. So y'all keep a lookout. I will make sure I end up putting her stuff in the description below. But yeah, so y'all please leave some comments. Help critique me. I don't care if y'all put a thumbs down and tell me if I'm doing something wrong or not. I guarantee you, it's not doing nothing but helping make this channel better. Now, if y'all just come up with some nasty remarks, then I'm just going to ignore it, pretty much.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't have depression issue like that. So, well, it'll bother me, but it ain't going to bother me to the point where I'm like, I need to quit YouTube. But anyway, we will catch y'all in the next video. This is Dark Light.
This is Sunlight.
She just don't never get into animation here. We will catch y'all in the next video. Cheerio!